Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Outcast issue 15. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 131, and that's show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, and here are the exclusive comics. We have Red Agent issue 1, Venus issue 2, Grayson issue 16, Deathstroke issue 14, Tales of Terror Volume 2, Issue 4, Daredevil, Issue 3, Black Canary, Issue 7, Revival, Issue 36, Black Magic, Issue 4, Jupiter's Circle, Volume 2, Issue 3, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, Issue 3, The Beauty, Issue 6, Batman and Robin Eternal, Issue 17, and Extraordinary X-Men, Issue 6. So if you want to go check out all those reviews, go to Comic Uno, episode 131, which is annotated. But let's start talking about Outcast, issue 15, which I read digitally, so I don't have the physical copy with me. But let's start talking about this issue. Here we get to see even more of the aftermath of what happened with Megan and her family. So Megan's husband is in the hospital. The police are obviously asking her questions, but still trying to be supportive to her because she is the wife of a police officer, and they know Megan. So it's like, it doesn't seem like she would do this. It doesn't seem like a fight she would get in with Mark. So what's the full story here? Now, there's one cop that does know the full story, kinda, but says, hey, don't tell anyone because people are going to think you're crazy. And we have our priest who's in jail where the cop tells him that. And then our main character, Kyle, he visits, obviously, his sister, and finally tells his sister, hey, this is what's actually going on, and this is why my life has been so crazy. And he actually runs into his wife, who thinks he's crazy, and tells her the truth finally, and then says, I think our daughter might have what I have, and that's where the issue ends. So what did I think of this issue? I loved it, and I will say there was a time with Outcast where I thought the pacing was very slow, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep the series, but I'm really glad with these last couple issues that I kept going with the series, because it's really been hitting it out of the ballpark with, again, these past few issues, especially with Megan. I think this story in this series is at its best when Kyle is interacting with his family and dealing with his family. And something I was really worried about with this arc, and after the thing that happened with Megan and saying, oh, it's all my fault, I gotta run away and not be with people, that was the worry. I was worried Kyle would run away and not really talk to his family and say, oh, it's all my fault, I don't want my family to have demons in them. But now we know that's actually an arc where Kyle has to get closer to his family, or at least part of his family, and tell his ex-wife what's going on with their daughter, which I think is really interesting that she might have the power too, and to see how they deal with that in this series. So I love that cliffhanger. I did not see that coming. And then there's just a lot of great emotional stories here, which I loved. A part I didn't really talk about was the devil meeting up with Kyle. That was a great moment, and the devil pretending that he's not the devil. And then even Megan's scene where she realizes she did something wrong, but it wasn't her, so who does she blame? And she has that heart-to-heart with her brother. A lot of great moments here. The artwork is magnificent. That's something I really have enjoyed with the series, and why I really stuck around with it, and again, very glad I did, is the artwork and the small beats they take. And again, this issue is very emotional, like I said, and it's a lot of character work. It's not really action and getting demons. It's very much talking heads, but the artwork really gets you into these and invested into these scenes, which is obviously very important for a comic book, and a comic book like this, which is so, I guess, emotionally invested with this arc. So really enjoyed the artwork. I like that it's dark, but it kind of has this it's not completely dark. It's a little bit has a little bit of lighter tones here and there. And again, the emotion they do very well. And I like the small close-ups, the small beats that they take in certain panels to really get to show the physical movements they're making during these conversations. So this is actually my pick of the week. I really enjoyed this issue, and this is, I think, the first time Outcast was my pick of the week. So if you're not reading it, I will say that Outcast, again, does have some slow parts. starts, but when it picks up, it truly picks up. And this is an issue that really has made me hooked onto Outcast, and hopefully it continues this really well done storytelling and I guess emotional storytelling also. So this is my pick of the week. I gave it 4.5 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.